welcome. Today guys, I'm gonna be making for you all a recipe for Chinese spare ribs, and we get this out here in the US. I'm not sure if you guys get it in Trinidad, and it's so popular in New York especially, and even out here in Florida. So for this you're gonna need a few pieces of spare ribs, and I have 4 pounds here. And they're the big ribs. You're not going to be using baby back ribs. You're going to be using the big ribs. And you're going to try and cut out as much fat as you can from the ribs. Clean it, wash it with limes, and drain all that water and then put it into a bowl. The other ingredients you'll need, and we're going to be doing this in parts. So for this first part, you'll need salt to taste, some red food coloring. I'm actually going to be using this tomato color food coloring. It was for a big gallon. It was like $6. So this is going to last a very long time for me. You'll need some 5-spice powder, some white pepper, and you have to use white pepper. You cannot use black pepper, and some soy sauce. So you'll also need some gloves because the red food coloring is going to discolor your hands so bad that it's going to take very long to come off. So you're going to take all of your ingredients and put it into the spare ribs. Next, you're going to mix all of the seasonings and that red food coloring into the spare ribs. And if you're not a fan of red food coloring and you know a different type of food coloring that's red that you can use, you can go ahead and use that. So once you've mixed everything in, you're going to cover this and allow it to marinate in your refrigerator for up to 1 hour or even overnight. Okay, now to make the sauce for the ribs. And here I have some applesauce. It's just pure unsweetened applesauce. You'll need some oyster sauce, some hoisin sauce, brown sugar, and the amount of brown sugar that you put in this, it all depends on how you like it. You put how much you want, and if you wanted to omit it, you can. You'll also need some sweet rice cooking wine. This is the one that I'm using. And you'll also need some ketchup. So all you do is put all ingredients into one bowl. Next, you want to whisk everything to combine. Now I just want to tell you guys, and those of you who make this sauce, you probably know that one ingredient is missing, and it's called brown sauce. Now I've been looking all over for this brown sauce, and even in my food tongue there's a big Chinese section. I still did not find it there. I'm just going to put in some of that tomato color into the sauce because I want this sauce to be that bright red sauce. Once you've mixed this in, just set it aside. Okay, so the ribs just came out of the oven and they actually took an hour and a half. So I'm just going to set these aside and we're going to work on the sauce. Now you're going to take your sauce and place it into a pot. Now if you wanted to do this in the oven, you can baste it on your ribs and cook it in the oven. Now I'm just going to place all of the ribs inside of this pot. And now you want to cook this for about 5 minutes on medium-high heat. And you want to make sure and toss it so that that sauce coats each piece of the rib. Okay, so this is finished. I'm going to dish it out and show you guys what it looks like. So here you have it guys, my recipe for Chinese style spare barbecue ribs. I hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe. Make it and let me know down below if you like it. If the sauce portion is too much for you, you can cut that in half. You can store half in your refrigerator before you heat it up for another time or for another protein. So if you make this, let me know down below if you like it. If you're new to my channel, I hope you like what you see and you subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all another day with another one of my recipes. Enjoy!